So starting us off for real now. P is in the balls. Okay, we got Papple with the player card, spitting straight facts. So for our first match here tonight, we got Papple and Barzhad. Papple, very, very well known for being a very, very strong Faust player in both basically Plus R, Exert, and Strive. On the other hand, we have Barzhad, very strong Ragna. Definitely has made some waves here in SnowField before. 30, thank you so much for claiming that code before we've even gotten started here. They're also going to let the intros rock. Some lore reason going on here. We'll see Papple immediately backing off right at the start. We'll see, Terumi is a character that definitely wants to get up close in your face, but it plays a lot. When this character, like, wants to cash out meter and resources, he can do so much damage. Kinda on the other hand, Ragna's meter, like, resource dump isn't, like, as good, but Ragna's consistent damage, like, oh man, whenever this character gets a hit, definitely is going to make it hurt. Bacon Pizza, what's up, chat? Yo! Let's go Bacon Pizza. Welcome, Sauceport. We're really just in our first match here of the night. And Papple showing off, well, look at that. This is what happens when you spend your resources. 4.4k. Certainly not a small amount of damage. Another thing you gotta watch out for if you're playing Ragna is tied for lowest health in the game. And that's supposed to balance out with the fact that a lot of Ragna's moves actually heal a little bit of his health. So if there's a lot of back and forth, Ragna's health will, like, even out to what your average character has. But if the opponent just gets a couple clean hits and, oh my god, what a confirm! The JA into the super. I was gonna say, if someone gets, like, just a couple clean hits against Ragna, this character can die in, like, 3 touches sometimes. Sometimes it does not take that long. There it is, throw into the Gauntlet. Haze unfortunately drops the 5C after. Do you never do 5C after that? Actually, I don't play Ragna. They're just going for the 2As, trying to jump and bait the EA. But there it is, we got the OD pressure going to all the J2Ds coming out. There's the DP, don't have to care about plus frames. There it is, no, just keeps blocking. Fortunately, no punish on the super. We'll see, Barzhad on the verge of, wait, is this a Ragna perfect we're about to see? No, there it is. Okay, the 5B catches Papple hitting something. Tying the rounds up 101. Hang on, I've been added in Discord. Is there a DQ issue? Hang on, okay. An ouchie, but the first set of the night, Banana Ken coming in with a humongous raid. Just as Papple's taking game number 1. Thank you so much, man. Hope your stream went well. I presume it was Blaze Boss. Let me give you a shout out right now before we get more into it. There we go. Yeah, go check out Banana Ken. Definitely has been out here supporting SnowField for a hot minute. It was indeed Blaze. You'll love to hear it. But yeah, go check out Banana Can. Absolute, like, nasty coconut. I definitely will, like, some of the best BlazBlue you'll see out here in North America. Here it is. Got the link after. Got Barzhad in the corner. We'll see. Barzhad doing a lot of, like, patient blocking and then just DPing after. So very kind of like hot and cold defense going on. Let's see. Oh no, Barzhad trying to hard tank in my BlazBlue Central Fiction. This is what happens. Papple going on a set point with that. See, Barzhad certainly has to make something happen. The J2Ds are working out very, very well. British, you can just mash through that, though. Of course, Terumi is definitely one of the, like, very, very rare character in this game. So, I've not fault Barzhad for not having the best matchup experience. Oh no, Papple trying to mash something, caught by the 5B. The no tech, but the OTG was a dead spike. Solid 3k, just needs one more. But nah, your jump is not as safe as you think, Mr. Bond. Managed to tech the tick throw. Oh no. 5C. Oh no, it just it goes right into the OD with meter. This should absolutely be enough. This is Terumi damage, Ragna health, and there it is. With the resource dump, that's just gonna be a 2-0 for Papple. Yeah, such solid players in round 2 already. I know, it's crazy. It's like when I'm going through seeding, it's like I'm seeing it's like, damn, is this person like really, did I really seed them that low? But it's like, nah, I look at like who's above them and it's like, well, unfortunately someone's gotta be lower seed. Yeah, it's like by the looks of the bracket, that's kind of what like a lot of these like round 2s are gonna be like. This bracket absolutely full of killers out here. There's excellent OD. Just backdash right out of there. EA's just gonna completely whiff. Allowing DGF to get in with the OD pressure. All the J2Ds just goes for the 2B after. Going new over S. I'd have to like talk to Orgod about it because I know he's definitely like swap mains quite a bit in the past like year or so. But last time I checked, I know he's like trying to hard commit to new and just like really enjoys the character. But yeah, Orgod also does have an S, and I feel like if you have an like a character and an S, you probably just pick S. But no, I mean play who you're gonna enjoy. I think that's yeah. I definitely think make sure you're enjoying the character. And if it's not S, well, that's unfortunate. But don't play S. New does not like this matchup. I really don't know much about like either of these characters' matchup spreads. Both of these characters are generally considered on the lower ends of tier lists. They're just holding the ball out. Oh, the 4D, that's a little bit too far away. This has the gravity well set up. Definitely got to play very, very patiently. 20 seconds on the clock. DGF has to make something happen, but of course, trying to get in against this character is easier said than done. Just trying to find some opening, and there's the 2B. Let's see, pops the OD. Sage it? Will it kill? Actually, oh, absolutely, never mind. Absolutely has enough meter to do it there. Excellent. The patience paying off for DGF. Like, knew he just needed one opening. And that's the thing. Like, we saw it last round with Papple, where, like, you cash out, you are absolutely getting rewarded as Terumi. Well, fakes the overhead. That's why Terumi just needs one hit and he's fast enough to get in. And Masenga, yeah. Like, OD's super for this character. It just does so much. And just very, very delayed throw to get that TRM. No, drops the 5B. Well, another tricky thing is, like, the reward for each character getting hit. Like, New is not a character that typically does much damage. So, like, as well as she can keep you out, she is definitely not going to get that much reward on each hit. And Aura is also doing really, really good. Yeah, Koopa Klawz and DGF both in this. Koopa will be on after this set. And for right now, we got DGF and Orgod, another great set. And Orgod just knows, I mean, like, I'm playing new. I don't have to go in. I got like a very, very nice life lead. Like, DGF, oh no, why? I say that right as Orgod does go in. We'll see. Okay, gets the sword. It is with the 2B. So no OD, but yeah, 100 meters, spends 50 for the RC. We're now in the corner. That's quite a bit of damage. Still has 50 bar to spare. The fuzzy break gets just rolled under. Trying to just, like, play very, very patiently. I mean, DGF saw, like, it does seem like Orgod does have some limit to his patience, as he did try and go in earlier. But, I mean, 10 seconds on the clock. Has to make something happen. Let's say, no, we might just be going to a round 3. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, no need to spend the OD for an extra 8 seconds. Now round 3. Wow, okay, just tries to do the 2D at round start. It's not working on. There's the sword counter hit. Doesn't get much off of it, though. Just hanging back, has the gravity well. Like, Orgod is in the corner, but I don't think it has to worry too much. It's just totally fine hanging back and chilling here. Nose is much more threatening than Terumi at that distance. Use the dash to get out. Yeah, using the RC does not want to give up his turn here. Knows how hard it is to get in against this character. Blue beat for that extra damage. And J2Ds for the big plus frame. Excellent OD at the end, but still got the RC out. I'm trying to jump over. Excellent. I just got the JB. And yeah, now GGF with the life lead. Still a lot of time on the clock left, but I mean, this is not bad where you can just chill. Noah sends out the super. It's going to allow Orgard to approach, but with the air block, can't really go for any high-low mix. Jumping over. Oh no, caught trying to throw out the sword. There's Gravity Well once again. Looks like Orgard just like barely, not basically even on health, just slightly in DGF's favor. But I mean, someone's getting hit, and it's going to be DGF. The 6A counter hit. Let's see all the JDs in the corner now. DGF basically can't get hit at this point. Needs to find some kind of opening. Orgard is going to get burst back. But, I mean, if DGF can get, like, one hit and pop OD in time, absolutely would kill. Astral also on deck now. Let's see. DGF has to get in somehow. Or we forced to pop OD. There's the JB. It's not enough. Let's see. Oh, no. Yeah. Pops OD at the very last second. Has 8 seconds to do something. And we're also noticing Orgard, like, knows the coil super's on deck, so, like, does not want to risk getting hit by chain. And excellent from Orgard. Just very patient, knows he can just run away to take game 1. I actually do like new, like, when Terumi has the 100, it's a 100-meter super, right? The chain super. And knows, like, does not want to get caught. Yeah, no, Art's been doing a really nice job of just running away. Here we go. DGF has found his way in. Now another blue bait catches the roll with the 2B. I imagine this is a decent amount of damage. Here it is. Yeah, nice 3K. Quick overhead into the super. Excellent confirm there. Lots of damage once again. Gonna pop the OD. Is this gonna secure the kill? 50 meter? I mean, well, actually, he doesn't even need to... That's just it. Look at that. DGF, the resource on point. Also, I just noticed, like, how long that super lasts. He's getting quite a bit of OD back. Yeah, I was about to say, like, with, like, the way active flow's going, like, and how long the super lasted OD, like, he's getting a lot more back before the round can end, so... Yeah, going into 5 OD in round, having 5 OD in round 2, certainly not a bad situation. Certainly showing off, like, how excellently, like, if you just, like, spend those resources properly, it's, oh my god. Yeah, effectively, this character, oh man, the OD, like, cost. Very nice if you're spending that bar with it. Yeah, true, that's another thing. Like, a lot of news combos is going to be, like, very burst safe. She's just hitting you with her drives from a distance, so... At that point, yeah, might as well just hold on to it for OD. And speaking of, yeah, look at that. You're not bursting that. It just blocks the 4D. I didn't even talk about 4D, but 4D is the one drive that comes from above. And that one hits overhead. It's, like, decently slow, but it can hit from off-screen. And actually, the super... DGF caught hitting something. Maybe messed up going for, like, anti-zoning super. I don't know if that can catch out that super, but... Well, whatever it is, Orgard is on set point now. So, you gotta be really careful. Where, like, it very much feels like DGF's either gonna get in, or nothing is gonna happen. We're just having this very slow round. An excellent Orgard just running right under. Now backdashing right out. J2D. See, trying to chase into the corner, but the dash out once again. Promising and dies to overdrive on reaction. Oh. Let's see, kind of any hit now for Orgard. Should just take the set. There's the OD. Just gets the EA. And tries to chase down. Gets the JB. There it is once again. Has the corner. Active flow getting quite a bit of the OD back. Oh no! The J2D is just going to completely whiff. And we'll see Pop's OD right at the end. All the JDs does... Oh no! Get the OTG right after. And that is going to be a 2-0 for Orgard. Then we got Koopa Klawz and Kenders. Been a little bit since we've seen these two on here. Koopa's very strong Izanami player. I think this matchup is a little bit interesting because Izanami, like, considered by many people, like, the top one in this game. Basically, two very, very strong tools in bits. Whenever she sends them out, you'll see the little Doritos around her. She can't block when those are out, but it gives her access to extremely strong projectiles where, not being able to block, she can just dash in with them. They can't do anything about it. Oh, no, you cannot hit buttons. She's got the ribcage up. And speaking, well, actually, perfectly segue, and the other big tool she's got is Ribcage, where while Ribcage is up, it quickly drains her barrier gauge, but during that time, she is full guard point to anything that's not an unblockable. Which basically just means, like, bursts and throws and command grabs. There it is, super right at the end, cashes out. Pan, not wanting to just, like, block on wake up, unfortunately rolled into that fireball. At the same time, whenever you do hit Ribcage, Koopa dropping that on purpose to punish roll. I actually am not sure. I don't think I've seen Izanami do that before, but it's working. Using the bits to approach. That's the thing. Like, I'm curious, like, with the drives, if Pen's able to just, like, destroy that barrier fast. Because if you do hit Ribcage, it's going to be guard point, so Izanami's not taking any damage or hit stun, but it does actually take a little bit of her barrier away for each hit. And now we see in the zoning game that we saw from Oragard last set. An excellent 2D, sniping Koopa out of there. I imagine going into Bits mode is probably not as easy as a lot of other matchups. So those are definitely the ones that are a little bit weirder for Izanami, but yeah, just sliding right into those DMs. Koopa now has the corner. They're just gonna need one hit off of this. This should be Ribcage, okay? Yeah, has it up. There's, oh my god, managed to get up in time. Trying to find someone. Yeah, just wait for that barrier to drain. And there it is. Literally nothing Koopa could have done there because was in Bits mode. And there's the slide. Gravity Well barely stopping it short of Pen. Good job, blocks the 4D. Manages to mash on the dash forward and just the run up to A. That is going to be it. Koopa still holding it down to take game number 1. But you could definitely see, like, towards the end of that first game, seems like Pen was getting a better idea of what to do. Oh, and also free money. Thank you so much for claiming that match, Reno Coats. I did not see that earlier. Okay, well, let's see what Pen is able to do here. I do imagine, like, there's the advantage when you are playing a character that can actually contest when Izanami's trying to set up bits. At the same time, of course, slide is also something. And what? 3C to start us off. Pen gonna go for the early burst. 4D, catching Koopa trying to jump away. There it is, using the wheel to get in. Unlike Lambda, wheel is actually a low for new. So you gotta be careful when trying to block that. No, the air-to-air 6A. Feels very weird to say that. But Izanami, instead of a double jump, she has a float. So she can just stay in the air and basically do any of her grounded buttons. Now has the ribcage set up. Just caught by the wheel on a wake up. Oh no, Koopa dropping the combo. But it was just a happy little reset to go on to set point now. Just one more round to take the set. We'll see what Pen is able to do. Excellent. 5D to stop the bit set. But now you just gotta stay. Like, that's the tricky thing. You want to keep her out as much as possible, but once she gets in, it's so rough to deal with. Also, Stromboli, thank you so much for claiming that match, Reno Co. There's the air dash mix off of the float. And we're seeing, like, Pen is getting some of these hits, but, like, it doesn't really lead to much. That's the problem. Nui's not really doing enough damage, and when Koopa's getting in, you're seeing, like, yeah, we're going to the corner. Oh no, the drop of the fireball again. But with meter, doesn't even have to spend the cash. With that, that's just going to be a 2-0 for Koopa Klawz. We got Garanex and ShoWicha coming up. Garanex, I want to say, is mainly known for his Hazama, but actually going with the Terumi in this set here. Coming up against ShoWicha's Ragna. ShoWicha, one of the strongest Mexico has to offer, has definitely done very, very well in SnowField here in the past. Garanex going for the early burst. we were talking about it earlier when DGF was on, but OD is such a strong tool for Terumi. Definitely not something, I don't know if you want to spend it that early. Just keeping up the stagger pressure. Ragna is definitely a character that a lot of his pressure is just kind of like going for those frame traps. Lots of points like punish you for trying to escape. The points where he does reset his pressure, there is like ways for him to punish you there. There's the 5B, no punish, but there it is. Okay, just Gauntlet. Hades got the sick tech. On an OD deficit by ShoWicha taking the first round. And both of them just backing off. Don't want to take any big risk. What a DP attempt. Unfortunately, only clashes with the JC. That's good. It was very, very solid 3k for Garanex. And just hanging back. I mean, has the lead. ShoWicha doesn't really have any resources to his name, so... Oh no, but there's the 5B. Big counter hit mid-screen. And that's the thing, like when Ragna hits you, if you got the confirms down, he is going to hit you very hard. The super gets blocked. The 5D fatal. Doesn't do as much as you'd expect for a fatal, but oh, it's still very, very good damage. And Matt, thank you so much for claiming that match arena code. Much appreciated. There it is, spends the super, gonna get the side swap. The blue beat from ShoWicha, okay. No text here. There's J2D, but just mash DP after. I mean, even had the meter to keep it safe in case it was blocked. Just thought the stagger, but excellent 2A. Stop the approach, and that's what I was saying. Like, Ragna is someone that is going to try, like, has ways to punish you for doing it, but is someone that's going to, like, just try and, like, steal his turn back. There it is. ODP with the OD. That's going to be game number 1 to ShoWicha. Okay, Garanex sticking it out with Terumi. I mean, okay, 1.3k matches with the Terumi. I mean, this isn't just some, like, random secondary. So, and it still wasn't doing too poorly. So I think it still can take it, but I don't think it's going to be that easy against ShoWicha still. All the clashes coming out in the round start. No, actually, okay, just quick JA right into the Nightmare Edge. Okay, the no tech. Gonna put Garanex in the corner. And dead spike, yeah, that's plus. Just gotta hold it out. Pops the OD, but ShoWicha showing no fear to just keep hitting buttons. Dead spike again. Yeah, trying to IBB, but there it is, 6D. Puncher drops the 2-2C. Okay, but now, yeah, 2B, or 2D, and ShoWicha is multiple times showing just, like, very, very willing to just mash buttons after any of, like, the plus buttons that Terumi does. Seen that once on J2D and also on, wow, okay, 100 meter to get out of the corner. With the active flow going, ooh, this would be, it's gonna be tough, but can definitely make this back. Oh, wake up throw? Ah, guilty gear. Never mind. I think with the OD, it definitely is very, very possible, but, oh, you gotta make sure you actually meaty them. There's J2D once again. ShoWicha showing no fear. Okay, but that J2D is gonna hit. ShoWicha gonna immediately burst. Wants to keep this corner. Excellent EA. New last time ShoWicha showed no fear of just continuing to hit 2A, so... There's once again. ShoWicha just always just hitting DP after these plus buttons. Oh no, caught by 5B in the corner. This is definitely going to do a lot of damage. There it is, Nightmare Edge. And 3.7k. Okay, just 2-2C after. And oh no! ShoWicha feeling himself right now. The meaty DP. There's DP, RC. Oh no! The third hit of super whiffs, but does get the EA after. And we'll see. Unfortunate 5B. A little bit too far to convert. And this... No, that's not going to be it. A little reset into 5B. Our other winners quarters match here is between Dawn and Adroth. You'll see Dawn playing Relius, one of the puppet characters of this game. Has that doll he can summon to basically, I mean, does everything for him. Got the pressure, got the combos, got the neutral. Can do a very, very good job locking down the opponent, but she is on that meter you can see above the heat gauge at the bottom left. And yeah, Dawn, like, running out of the doll gauge, does have to just unsummon the doll, and will have to be solo Relius for a little bit. Now the doll's back, summoning the I Win Super. Very, very hard to block. Yeah, keeps the opponent locked down for so long. And Relius is very, very free to just do those, like, jumps into, like, high-low mix. There it is. Okay, Klawz right into RC. Using the crush trigger, gonna get so much damage. Yeah, we're seeing Susan on the other hand, Adroth showing off. This character, kind of like Ragna we were seeing last set, this character, oh my god. Susan also just does so much damage, kind of no matter what his starter he gets. There's the command grab coming out. Doesn't, yeah, I don't think Dawn can finish off, but wow! I think might have crossed a barrier there. I don't think Adroth would have been hitting buttons otherwise. Tries to 2C, but Dawn just backing off, gonna get that doll gauge back. And the excellent punish on the Ledley with the JC. I don't know if Adroth, wait, this could just might be able to kill. Yeah, there it is. Pops the OD. Does not want to give Dawn that chance to burst. And is going to take the first round. So at the bottom right there, Adroth, Susan has all those seals, and those seals are actually his special moves. That 7 of those are just locked at the start of every round. And every time Susan attacks with a normal move, his ABC buttons, it moves the cursor along one space, and whenever he connects with one of his drive buttons, it unlocks or powers up whatever move the cursor is currently on. So a character that at the start isn't particularly all that great, but this character becomes so much stronger with literally every hit he gets. Speaking of doing strong, Dawn doing very, very well. 2 clean hits on Adroth in the corner here. Again, like, the doll locks you down so well, and you just gotta deal with these high-low situations. It's not gonna be enough. Once again, the Fury swipes. Counter assault to get away. Just wants some kind of footing here in neutral. See if Adroth can get anything, but no. Unfortunately, gets a... Adroth caught mashing something, just frame trapped by the 5C. There's trying to do the Rising JA. An excellent tap. If you do tap the doll after a move, oh my god, the JA whiffed against the 2C. There, just blocks the doll, just forced in the sandwich situation. Gonna spend the burst. Okay, has DP at least. Wow, 2C just barely too slow to not catch the JA. And once again, the 5C counter hit. There's gonna be a lot of damage for Dawn. Look at that. We're going over 4K. Definitely not something you see from Relius every day. Oh no! The counter hit! The counter assault manages to get Dawn pushed away, but no, the super's still coming out. And with... yeah, wait, that shouldn't kill. Yeah, Susan tanky enough where that's not going to kill. But excellent read on the super jump. Dawn just reaching out into the sky to air throw Adroth and take game number 1. Let's see. Oh, okay, we're going back to... okay, so we went back to the lobby. Adroth taking a minute to think. What can he be doing better? Yeah, we're not changing stage or anything. I do think Adroth can definitely do this, but I do think being able to get that first hit matters so much. Which, I mean, as it normally does for Susan. Or else you are just dealing with, like, Relius locks you down. The running it down, getting under with cross up 2A. But the immediate burst from Dawn. There it is, going for the empty jump low. But no, okay, unsummons the doll. She's back now. Gets the command grab. Here, has to unsummon the doll for real now. Fortunately, match now. Adroth going for quite a few matches here. Fortunately, none of them have really worked out all that well. Blocks the Fury swipes. Caught by the high that time. There it is once again, right into 2K. But okay, blocks the empty jump low, but you're still blocking the doll. Caught by the 2A, but no confirm. An excellent... no, the 2C. A normal hit can't go into the 6C there. Dawn just very, very delayed roll through. Has Grand Viper unlocked, but I don't know how much that helps here. Immediate dangerous defense off the counter assault. Allowing Dawn to get in after with a little bit of damage. And oh, yeah, this looks like it's just the round. Even if it wasn't, Dawn could have just Crush Trigger there. And that would... Oh, I don't think I had the meter, but... Yeah, certainly wouldn't have been too hard. And Dawn going on to set point now. And Axon, there's the 2. Say you want a Susan. Got the corner now. Has Wheel on deck. But kind of needs one more hit. No, the 5A, no hit. Okay, blocks out the 2C. But yeah, now you're dealing with the Relius pressure. Tries to jump out. Axel, okay. No, barely not able to get out. But Adroth has been holding it all down. Throw ends up being in a purple. Oh, I don't know what that throw is supposed to be. And it gets the 2B there? That must have been a misinput or something. Now you're in the corner. Fortunately, like, there's not really too much Adroth can do here. Just find some way. Axel baits out the counter assault. And baits out the burst. The extremely hard burst bait, like, halfway through the combo. Like, both of them knew Adroth, like Adroth wanted it, but knew Dawn wanted to bait the burst. But Dawn also knew Adroth knew, so... Waited out. Oh no, the miss input! Drops into the 2C. Still very tough situation, but the no doll on deck. There it is. Just send out the 5B, give him the fist bump, and close out the set 2-0. So starting off top 8, we are going to have ShoWicha and Icecool come up. And I think this is a little bit of a volatile matchup, as both of these characters definitely get like pretty high average damage. But I like Susan's average damage is definitely much more rewarding than Ragna's in this case, just because of the very large health difference between these two characters. So ShoWicha get in at the start. I don't remember if these two have played before. Wow, 5B just stopping the approach. And there it is. With the OD, we're going all the way to the corner. Oh no! ShoWicha being a little cheeky, trying to get the air throw reset, it looked like. I'm gonna believe in good faith that that was not a purple attempt and just an air throw reset. There it is, RC. Not giving up the pressure, and an excellent backdash to call out that DP. The big 6B fatal, getting all this damage. Look at this. Like, over half of Ragna's health just because of one DP that whiffed. Next, I'm just mashing after the Hell's Fang. Throwing out the 6As. No, it's literally one of them. That's all, yeah, the classic 6A, RC, 6A. New, literally just needed one of them to hit, and it would close out the set. I'll say immediate OD confirmed from Icecool, and just like ShoWicha at the start of last round, big corner carry, nice damage. And wow, the rare DP from Icecool without meter. Icecool is someone that, along with Susan, like, you do have a little bit of freedom sometimes. Like some specials are better to unlock for some matchups than others, but generally you'll definitely see, like, between Susan players, some of them do have their, like, preferences for which ones they really want to get. And in Icecool's case, it's definitely DP. And Icecool's, like, actual hit rate with DP is pretty high. Definitely don't see them, like, not work often. And what a that had to have been a DP attempt. Okay, the empty air dash in Icecool doesn't do anything. And yeah, being a little bit scared, because, I mean, that DP's on deck, and you know, like, Icecool is so good at using it. But oh no, the 5B hitting all the way, the counter hit. They're full resources on deck. Doesn't really even have to spend much of them. And what the OD, Icecool gonna close out game 1. Game has no or almost no sound. Let's see, does that help? Let me know if that helps.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Either Icecool Psychic or Lucky with that DP, I swear. That scares me, I don't know which one. I mean, I think Icecool is just like... Icecool's just really good at using DP. Definitely, I think just can get like a really, really good feel of like when their opponent's actually gonna try and hit something, or when they're really scared of it, and that's when he can press. Like when we saw the end of last game, like ShoWicha, I'm pretty sure was like just very scared of that DP. There it is. Yeah, big combos coming. Look at this, all the damage. Next hit. Okay, I lied, not next hit. Okay, going right over with the JB. Rare footage of Susan Buttons or Susan Air Buttons just whiffing. There, we got the Ragna corner damage. But I mean, okay, Icecool 100 meter has the DP. Just blocks the JC. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, ShoWicha is just backing away. Just gave up the corner there. Does not want to risk dealing with DP. And there it is. Gets the 6A anti-air. Seems like ShoWicha's plan here is just to, like, win out in neutral. Does not want to deal with, like, the Ogi RPS. Okay, got the RC at the very last second. Yeah, the 6As. Oh, no. Well, speaking of air buttons whiffing, ShoWicha's JC is unfortunately going to whiff there, allowing Icecool to close out another round. Just needs one more to get into winners finals. What a call out. Just all the JAs and the DP heavily scaled. There it is. Okay, just still pressing, but oh no. Pig 6B. Oh, just gets in with the air blood scythe. That is big plus frames on 60. Yeah, it's very tough to mash there. Gonna get some nice damage. Oh no, ShoWicha! It didn't work the first time. There it is. Okay, whiffing in the air again, but still hitting. Getting lots of damage off. Or actually, this is pretty low for Susan damage. I lied. There it is. DPRC to get the TRM. And this should be enough. Susan absolutely doing enough. Throw out the OD for good measure. And Icecool will close out the set 2-0. So our other, yeah, the Izanami Airlines. Nano come out again. Like, best Izanami in North America. Coming up against Dawn now for other side of winners top 8. Don't have it on hand, unfortunate. I definitely appreciate the copy pastas in Blaze Blue chat. And just backing off at the start, caught by Wheel. Now you're dealing with the doll sandwich. Or not the sandwich situation, but all the doll pressure. And we'll see, just holding it all out. Spends the OD. Dawn does not want to give up this chance. The game audio? Yeah, I can turn it up more. Give me a sec. Is that better? I'm just going into audio mixer and turning up Blaze Blue, so I hope that helps. That sounds good. Okay, that's good to hear. People like, yeah, the snowy ASMR. And actually, it looks like Dawn gonna be taking round 1 with a perfect. And I definitely expect, like, I think these rounds are gonna go very, like, whoever's getting that first hit is gonna matter so much. But if Nano's able to get that hit, like, it's Izanami we're talking about. The JC deep enough. This is the first time I've seen this matchup. It's definitely not one you see too often. And there's what a 2B going right under the 60. Cross up with the 4D bits after. And look, just as fast, like, it seems like Dawn was in complete control, and just how fast Nano was able to literally turn that around. And yet throwing out the electricity. Okay, no! There had to be some kind of misinput. Like, I assume Nano did not intentionally try to JB the I Win Super. Gonna pop OD. Has ribcage up at the last second. There does Float B. Get rid of the ribcage. Hold on to this barrier. Knows it's going to be important for this Oki situation. There it is. Going right into the float low. Managed to block, but yeah, 6C RC low. There it is. Dinosaur to close on the round. But yeah, that's the cheap stuff. Whereas Izanami, 6C is a low and then a high. Which you can basically always react to it if you do low then high. But if you just do low, first hit RC low, an accent lead lay throw, again, ribcage is basically guard pointing against anything that's not unblockable, but you still can throw it. Though, in a lot of cases, you can still tech the throw. There's the 6. And we're now in the corner. There it is, Bits coming at. Yeah, Fireball should have the ribcage up now. Yeah, not a lot of ribcage to deal with, actually. Gets the air dash just in time. Another thing with Izanami is going into, like, she's the character that's going to go in danger state most often from running out of barrier. But the thing is, when you're in danger state, that barrier comes back so much faster. Baits out the counter assault. Very nice situation for Nano right now. Basically, not a lot of resources right now. You gotta be very, very careful. Yeah, using the bits to approach. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you can't block, but it's like, what was Dawn gonna do about the bits there? Trying to slide right under. There's the bits. Dawn trying to mash. There it is, the 2A. Absolutely going to be enough. And Nano will close out game number 1. So we got game 2 now between these two. Say once again, both of them hanging back. They know, like, just how much momentum is built off of that first hit. JB barely not able to combo. And with the dinosaur bits, still able to keep going. Just jumping out, doesn't want to risk the backdash. And unfortunate! Right as Dawn goes to EA is when the ribcage comes up. Took a little bit of barrier, but oh, that is absolutely worth the trade. Get forced to block the bits. Bits are back once again. As he gets the crush trigger. Dawn gotten guard broken. Not going to be the most damage, but 2k certainly is still a decent amount. There it is. Ribcage is up. Just float low. Wait, did Dawn get guard bonus? Actually, what the fuck? In, like, the years I've watched BlazBlue, I think that's only the second time I've ever seen guard bonus. Has 1 gap and it's 2 frames. What the hell? Well, that's the thing. 4D definitely makes you block for a hot minute. And oh my god, baits out the counter assault. The only time I've seen guard bonus is when... yeah, if you don't know what guard bonus is, if you block a true string for a long enough time, the game will auto IB for you for the rest of the string. There's, like, almost nothing... Like, you almost never see this happen. The only time I've seen it was, Pinnacle 2021, from Dyson against Psychotic, who blocked Carl for, like, 5 years. Chrono Phantasma Kokonori's damn... Oh, no! Dude, okay, come on, dude. He said the connection's bad, but you don't got a purple throw! There it is. Gets in with the command grab, with the combo after. Super should be enough. There it is. Get that little bit of extra damage at the end. And Nano will close out the set 2-0. Okay, so moving on to loser side top 8. With Adroth and Koopa Klawz coming up. We'll see. From what I've heard, this is not a great matchup for Susanoo. I definitely imagine like very, very big body trying to deal with the Izanami neutral. Certainly not easy. Trying to go around bits. On top of that, Susan also has startup on his run. So this does not look like it's going to be easy, but I do think both of these characters, you know, like, kind of thrive off of that momentum from the first hit. Excellent run under 2B. There it is, fireball after. We'll see. I think Susan just a little... Ooh, is this gonna kill? Susan is tanky, but not tanky enough there. Koopa gonna get a perfect to close out game number, or round number 1. Just the air dash over with the JA. Yeah, has to open the bits first. So Adroth is given a chance to get out. The Koopa Klawz, the name of a cartoon bully. Well, Izanami's definitely a little bit of a bully. Or a bad Mario villain, that also works. Now dealing with the float pressure in the corner. Adroth got the blocks. A little bit tricky with the movement. Excellent 2C to catch the air dash. Couple seals on deck now. You could just call him King Koopa. This gets down with the JB. Adroth gonna spend the burst there. With Sword, I imagine Sword is a little bit scary against bits. Oh no. 2C, just a little bit too late there. Now Koopa has the corner. Basically, like, almost full barrier, full stick of butter, OD. Very much looking to be in Koopa's favor right now. And just trying to find some way to jump out. Caught by the air dash after. In danger state. Immediately going to go into the command grab. And we'll see if this... Oh no! Reset by the fireball! Unfortunately, trying to tech forward. Managed to get out. Yeah, doesn't want to hit anything in case 6A. 2C gonna whiff. As well as 6A, so Koopa's chance to... Or for Adroth's chance to get in, but yeah, Izanami, she got one of arguably best backdash in the game. 2C air unblockable. 8 seconds on the clock. Yeah, very rough situation. Adroth did have OD to extend it a little bit, but it's very, very tough to deal with. So Koopa gonna take game number 1. Koopa is my combo breaker roommate, so I need him to win. We will see. I mean, Koopa's certainly looking pretty nice so far. My offline training partner, so I need him to win. I mean, we'll see if actually, if you two play a lot, well, I imagine Koopa is very, very, very experienced in the Susan matchup. Off to another very strong start. Doesn't have the ribcage set up this time, but not a lot that Adroth can really do besides OD to challenge it. Which ODEA can be pretty strong against Izanami when she literally can't block. Let's see, big damage in the corner. Okay, there's the counter assault to get out. There it is, gets the anti-air. Axel. Okay, we got God Press on deck? Interesting. There's, yeah, IB is the 6B. And wow, OD super hard call out on the mash from Adroth. And with the RC going into the EA, there's a lot of damage. Wait, no, that's active flow EA as well, so that's just killing. Never mind. Spending all the cash there. Yeah, even against Susan, like, Susan has, what, second highest health in the game? I keep forgetting if it's him or Susan. Or, no, I'm sorry, him or Hakumu. Yeah, Active Flow EA does a lot of damage. Let's see, the wheel... Oh, second hit of wheel barely whiffs. This is such a good opportunity for Koopa. Gets the 6B. It's like the first time we've seen 6B this set. And oh, what a hit of wheel! All the way across the screen. It is definitely looking much better for Adroth. Yeah, the highest overall is Tager. Just raw 6D into the super. And oh, substantial, almost like full OD deficit. But Adroth is holding it down. Also, D3, thank you so much for claiming that match Reno code. That is JC counter hit. 60 catches the backdash. Gonna get DP unlocked. That's very strong, but oh no. Let's say it's very strong against the bits pressure. But yeah, now you're gonna have the ribcage up, so... Oh, never mind. Just going right into the flow pressure. The ribcage, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Koopa can't even block that while in bits mode. And Axa just waits out the flow 3C, gets the 2C. Adroth is looking so much better. Immediately into the 6B 3C. And there, that should be enough as long as Adroth doesn't drop it. Had a full meter, didn't even have to spend any of it. Adroth tying it up. No Astral. I definitely think it's like how comfortable you are going into Astral. Because it's like, oh man, dude. In that situation especially, I would hate myself so much if I dropped Astral.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel.
I also don't know how much like the regular combo is there, so... It kind of just depends on what you're confident in. Because, I mean, sometimes there's situations where you spend the bar to end the combo early. And don't have to drop what would be the normal BNB. Here it is. Koopa once again getting first blood in the corner here. Goes in right, yeah, float. Cancel into the low. Another solid chunk of damage. All this damage coming out, but Susan is a higher health character. Just waits it out. Yeah, has to block the 4D. Caught by the command grab, though. Oh shit, D3 coming in the $50 once again. I feel like I'm like a broken record each week with how many times you've done that, but thank you so much. The very generous donation. Again, like, far from the first time you've donated to the match arena, so very much appreciate the very generous donation. I'm sure the players will be very happy with it as well. There it is, 2C. There just goes in right, meaty throw after. Very early burst from Koopa. Knows, I mean, just like one hit, that's all you need. There it is, blocks out, doesn't block the float over, or the float air dash overhead. Got some nice damage in the corner. Heading to the corner, oh no. Drops the fireball, but I mean, that's still big plus frames on Wake Up. Just going right into the 3C, catches the high block. There it is, Wake Up Super. I'm pretty sure if Adroth just does 5A, that should still cover the super, right? There it is, air string. Doesn't spend the meter to lock it out. And there it is. Yeah, this is such a tough situation. Tries to fuzzy jump, air unblockable by 5B. And now we are going to game at 3, last round. A little bit of an OD advantage for Adroth. I do think, like, if Adroth can get that first hit, it's going to be so rewarding. But, like, how are you as Susan going to outrun Ribcage? And actually, this is a pretty good situation for Adroth, where Koopa doesn't have a lot of barriers, so can't really use it for Oki without going in a danger state. And yeah, trying to, like, this, both Skull Dive is an excellent jump in, as well as the slide to cover you if you're just on the ground. 2C doesn't connect. Oh no, we are now in the corner dealing with Izanami. Has actually gotten a little bit more of that barrier back. I imagine Koopa will spend it, because I mean, there really isn't much reversal to worry about. Excellent jump over the slide. Is Adroth's chance here? No, I think I was trying to bait out counter assault. Very hungry, like, knows, like, any hit matters so much, so doesn't want to give up his chance once he gets in. But yeah, caught by the super once again. No, there we go. Danger state now. So if Adroth does get a hit, this is doing so much damage. Caught by the bits. JB's gonna get blocked. There's JC bringing Koopa to the ground. Oh my god, look at that dash jump. But there's that 6A. Oh, waiting till the very last second, but Koopa knew the burst was coming. And with that bait, we'll take the set 2-1. Single defensive resource caused so many mind games late into the set. Yeah, that's a scary thing. It's like, you don't want to die with burst, but the, like, burst bait game is very scary to play sometimes. There it is. So speaking of burst, Garanex with the early burst. Also, we're seeing Garanex back on the Hazama. Oh no, yeah, you can't burst 6C like that. Now you're in the corner. Dealing with the stance, yeah. Trying to roll out, but caught by the stance again. Yeah, we got a new in top 8. Yeah, Orgard very strong with new. Definitely, like, one of the stronger, like, reps of her in North America. I mean, there really aren't, like... I don't think Orgard's got great competition. I can't really think of any new players, but Orgard is actually pretty good with new. So... definitely making it here after all the effort he's put into the character, but oh man, Garanex off to a very strong start in this first game. Drops Jamajin. We'll see. Reset with the J2C. Mid-screen is not continuing. Imagine this feels like probably a little bit of a weirder matchup for Hazama, because Hazama's normally pretty free to hang back. There's Wheel, has gravity seed up. And they're trying to do all the stance Oki, like, hard calling this stuff out. Manages to tech the air throw. And oh no, tries to JD. Caught by the chain. Manages to block. Going in. Wow, the air string. Immediate 5A from Garanex after. Taking a very strong first game. So, ooh, we're going to character select. Are we seeing S? Maybe the Jin? Orgard has quite a few characters, so... I wouldn't typically blame him for switching it up. I do know, like, new is considered, like, pretty not great in this game, to say the least, but... I know Nu is a character that Orgard just like really likes playing, hence why he picks her.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Well, let's see how the Jin, if the Jin goes any better for Orgard here. There it is. Just throw out the DP early on. Let Garanex know you are willing to go for that. Even if you're not going to mash DP all the time. The threat is now out there. They don't have any chain stocks left, so this is a tough situation. Air on block. Tried to mash something. Reset with the 6 ARC. There's a lot of damage here. Let's see. Reset once again. Orgard definitely showing very big fan of those. An excellent JD just in time. Is this enough to kill? Yeah, to squeeze out just enough damage at the end there. But it does, and the first round here, Jin already showing to be much better than the Nu was last game. Oh no, messes up the 5B. There it is, the no tech and picked up off the ground. No, just going for the 2A there. Garanex trying to mash a little bit out. Throws out the fireball in the air. Just hanging back, barely whiffing. There's 5A in there once again. Garanex trying to do a lot of these air to ground. Caught by the 6A after the snowflake. Just throwing out Jin. Very, very freeform pressure. And throws out. Oh no, Garanex trying to hard tech in my Blaze Blue Central Fiction. And oh my god, what a reset with the J2C! And oh my god, just as strong as Garanex was looking in game 1, well, Orgard looking just as strong in game 2 here. So we'll see if Aura can carry this momentum into game 3. Certainly looking so much better. Garanex can tech after that DP. I know there's some combos that have just like they're like this mid combo DP in some Jin routes. Like in the corner. They're trying to back away. Excellent DP to call out the stance. And another 6A. Garanex going for the might have been supposed to be an OD. Just done a little bit early. Here's Garanex getting the full confirm. Excellent, yeah. Fuzzy jump out of the stance. That's typically what you do when it's not meaty. Trying to JA, but no. Caught by the 5A. Hazama 5A is a very strong anti-air. Very, very fast, reaches very high, and gets a full combo encountered. Oh no. Stance uppercut, just going right into the super. And Garanex going to go on a set point now. We'll see. Orgard certainly not out of this just yet. Garanex once again taking first blood off to another strong start. Has Aura in the corner. There's Jamajin Ender. Oh no, Aura like fully mashing that DP. No like big fatal counter, but it still is not great. Oh no, punished on the fireball just by the 2A. Oh, Aura just let the DP rip. Just does not care. Okay, just gets the 2A. Jin doesn't really get... Jin has a lot of different routes that, like, if you know them, you get very, very rewarded. Gets the tech. Manages to tech the throw. And what a trade with the Jamajin. Counter assault. Orgard just wants the corner. Needs to make something happen now. And wow, Garanex still ready. No, drops the 5A anti-air. Oh no, that was definitely some kind of misinput. No anti-air. What an air throw. I don't know what the 2D was for there. What a 3C anti-air going right under with the OD. Gonna get a lot of damage. Mashes the Hotenjin, and Orgard was ready for it. But no. Reaching up with the air throw. Catching Aura jumping down with a button. And that is going to be the 2-1 for Garanex. I'm pretty sure this matchup is considered pretty bad for Ragna. But at the same time, and also Church of Games, thank you so much for claiming that Matcherino code. Yeah, I think this matchup is not considered great for Ragna, but from what we've seen from Beta Dude against Nano, oh, Ragna can absolutely do this. Having a DP in general is also a very, very strong option to deal with bits when Ribcage is not up. And yeah, we're definitely seeing Koopa is like already very early trying to bait out this DP, trying to hang back a little bit. A 5B going right under. You also do get the special OD sound, or like Ragna calls out Saya when he pops OD in this matchup. But now, yeah, we just got the corner against Izanami. Ribcage is... Oh my god. Yeah, Ribcage is up, so DP and counter assault are not going to be an issue. It has the bits going up. But ShoWicha actually doing a good job. I was about to say doing a good job blocking, but right at the very end, caught by the air dash JB. Yeah, Koopa taking first blood. Almost a perfect there. Forget about commentator's curse. But big JC. I think that was right as Ribcage was being set up. But just in time. Look at that. Solid damage. You got the corner now. And now you don't want to give this up. You do not want to let Izanami get back in the neutral. No, there's the JB after. Oh, can't jump out. Counter assault's away. But now Koopa does have 50 meter for counter assault or super. We'll see what ShoWicha can do. Certainly does have ways of baiting out. Yeah, you got the safe jump there. Blood Scythe big plus frames. Just 5D and oh no. Koopa trying to do some kind of rising air to air, but just caught by the Blood Scythe. That's a big counter hit, which understandable you want to burst out of that. We'll see. An axe. Wow. The Carnage Scissors at just the right time. Closes out the round. ShoWicha tying it up. 1 round apiece. The round star gauntlet Hades! Yo, check out my sick tech. Yeah, nice damage. All the way to the corner just off of that one hit. Nice pun. Like, or I don't know if that was a punish, but just mashing after the House Fang. Not afraid of the follow-up at all. New RC was not on deck. Fireball Ender. Into the 6B. Oh, I've not actually seen these routes before. From Izanami. And oh, okay, what to confirm off the bits, the blue beat coming out. Yeah, one more hit is for Koopa, all they're gonna need. Now let's put up the ribcage. Waiting for these round end situations. There's the command grab into the RC with the active flow, but it drops. The counter assault allowing ShoWicha to get out of the corner. Just putting up the stagger pressure, goes for the gauntlet Hades. Now we're going to the corner, staircase Nightmare Edge Ender. Yeah, there we go. DPRC tries to throw after, but Koopa mashing that super. Not gonna have to deal with ShoWicha's burst, which he just got back, and we'll close out game 1. Yeah, showing no fear. I was saying, doing DPRC into throw is definitely something you can do to TRM people. But Koopa just throwing out that super. Koopa's been doing a really good job with these supers from what we've been seeing on stream. Very, very, like, just knows when to go for it. Okay, so going into game 2 now, we'll see what ShoWicha might be able to do. I mean, that was still pretty close. Oh no, counter hit by Dinosaur. With Hal's Fang just getting punished once again. And with that 2A. Not in the corner just yet, but this pressure is going to take ShoWicha there. There's the JB. All of the overheads now working out. Okay. Is the Solid Snake color? I wouldn't be surprised. I know ShoWicha is a Metal Gear fan. No, there's the Loverhead. Yeah, once she teleports, she's gonna hit you on the ground. Very, very tricky to block, just because she is she can just do it out of an air string. And now Koopa's on set point. 5A anti-air. Like Hazama's, that one like very fast, reaches high. Now just has the stagger pressure going up. Gets the hit with Blood Scythe. And also Star, thank you so much for claiming that match. Reno Co. Much appreciated. And now, oh no, another. Okay, wow, it doesn't actually get the punish on the throw whiff. And just doing the Blood Scythe wants to hard call out the EA. But hey, this is gonna work out still. No, looks like it's barely not gonna kill. But the empty jump low will do it. And as tough as this was looking, ShoWicha's tied up the rounds once again. Certainly not going to go down without a fight. Deep just throws out the DP on the air approach. 5B, just the Jesus kick. It is active enough to catch that backdash. And look at all this damage you get off of that. Yeah, the 6D. Just a dead spike. Excellent jump over from Koopa out of the corner now. And right back to neutral where that flow 3C. Yeah, good burst from ShoWicha. Does not want to be in that corner against Izanami. Knows that is where Koopa is going to thrive. And just blocks it out. Counter assault. It gets in with that. JC. Oh no! Just barely too early and it purples. Koopa getting plenty of time to tech that. Just throws out Dinosaur 4D. An excellent DP right through the bits. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a TRM. Probably was not expecting the JC to actually hit. But it looks like with this hit, pops OD right into the super. No doubt in my mind. This is, yeah, just close out the set. Flashy style. And Koopa Klawz gonna take it 2-0. So now we got Garanex and Dawn fighting here in losers' quarters. Garanex coming out, you picking Cactus Carnival with the Society colors. Well, Garanex has gotten the first hit, but I imagine this is a little bit scary to come up against Dawn. Dawn not only like very consistently does extremely well out here in SnowField, but Dawn has like some of the best Hazama experience one can get. Has like been playing Hazama for like a good like 4 years or something almost. I think over that even. Yeah, no, Dawn has so much Hazama experience that Garanex will have to make sure he plays really well to take this set. Because Dawn is just way too familiar with this character. But of course at the same time I also don't think Garanex and Fuzz like play super similarly. So that'll definitely factor into it. There it is, Stance catching the backdash. Overhead stance anti-airing. Managed to get out 60 just in time. When someone picks Holy Orders? Whenever I'm running plus it makes me genuinely nauseous. Okay, I kind of like Holy Orders though. Wow, the very delayed tech. Dawn gets it just in time. Garanex spends his chains, gambles with stance, spends chains, gambles with stance. Let's see. Well, we got the chains out right now. Okay, chains are out. Let's see. Wow. Wait, who teched that one? Because I swear I saw Garanex with a throw whiff. And there it is, like overhead. Doesn't even spend RC. Just the 6. It doesn't even go into Hotenjin. Doesn't want to risk missing it. I mean, when you got 100 meter, it definitely works out. And, yeah, as tough as we were saying this was going to be on Garanex, actually does tie up the rounds. So certainly showing signs of life. Going through. Oh no, the 5B. Caught by the doll trying to escape, but not a lot of doll meter left. What a J into the 5A. Fortunately, no confirm off of either of them. Just keeping it simple. JB into the knockdown. Dawn getting caught twice now on these wake-up backdashes. Barely avoiding the doll dive. And Garanex actually air dashing past Dawn quite a bit and just trying to keep it simple. Not trying to do anything super complicated. Just like wants to make sure he is rewarded. And what a 5A. There's the chain to get right in. Tries to reset with stance. There's the command throw. Gets like 2k. Oh no. Try to reset with air throw. Doesn't work out. And there it is. Fury swipes. Yeah, blocks the air. A lot easier to block the air dash. Good. That was not a throw whip. Garanex, what are you doing? Now waits till the very last second. And oh no, knew the chain in was coming. Immediately gets the hit. And Dawn should be able to OD to close. Doesn't even need to OD. Got a nice enough starter that that's doing a lot of damage. Normally the super does like below 3k depending on where it gets hit, but Garanex also got hit at like the very start of that super, so getting a lot of damage there. We'll see if the channeling the power of society. We'll see if it helps more in game 2. Now just throwing out the 6 season the special. Yeah, just the doll to continue the pressure. Various swipes, 50-50. Managed to block low. Throw at the very last second, but 6D was still covering it. Excellently played from Dawn and has all that doll meter back. Chaz, I don't watch more than like once or twice a week. I have 70k. Used to have 50k, but I lost it all betting on Fuzz. Sorry, like gambling can be rough sometimes. And look at this Dawn doing so much. Like the last game was like pretty close, I feel like, but oh my god, look at this. And gets the double super. This should be enough. Yeah, 5.6k. Look at this. So much damage. Actually, I gotta start gambling. I'll start it in winners finals. I apologize for not having it up for the rest of top 8. Is it Garanex gonna spend the burst? It's very, very rough because you will still have to win this round, not just stay alive, but get that burst back. And OD can be a very strong tool for Hazama. There it is, gets the air dash in, drops the 2C though, but the JC does beat out the 5A, and there it is with a perfect. Dawn will close out the set 2-0. We'll see how they do against each other. I know these two have gone pretty close in the past. And I think Icecool has beaten Nano before, but from what I remember, this is Nano favored. As can deal with her better than Mai. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, S is another character that just has like a generally very good matchup spread. There it is, just catches with the 2A. The early burst from Nano. Use the bits to get in the counter. Barely not enough hit stun to get the confirm. And what a 6A! To call out the rising buttons from Icecool, and now we got the ribcage pressure going. Cross up with the 4D, and at this point, Nano is just letting the ribcage go. Gonna intentionally go into danger state, but so long as Nano can keep up the pressure... Oh, okay, with the super, we are so back into normal mode. The 4D hanging back, just enough time to get barrier back. There it is, excellent. A lot of IBs from Icecool. There it is, air dash out just in time. Just 6, he blocks the cross up 40, but there's the fuzzy from Izanami. On top of everything else this character has, she does have a fuzzy. Yeah, dangerous. It's just Izanami's other way of healing barrier, honestly. And just confirm quickly into the super. And we're seeing a little bit of what we saw from Koopa Klawz and Adroth earlier. Where it is like, sometimes it's so hard for Susan if he can't get that first hit. Whereas the Honor, we're playing Blaze Blue. Honor is out the window. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is bits once again. Icecool having trouble, but Icecool did get DP. So that can be very good once you're dealing with bits pressure, but not when ribcage is up. So you still have to hold all of this. But now we're in danger state. So there it is. That's what I'm saying. Just mash that DP. And really not a lot that Nano can do about that. 6C is going to connect, and all this damage. Susan already doing so much damage, but now you got that extra, was it 20% in danger state? Certainly not nothing. 6B catching Nano, trying to jump out. That was certainly a risky burst from Nano, especially when Icecool has so many seals on deck. But there's the ribcage. And gets the fuzzy overhead. So you're gonna go into danger state, but I imagine will spend some bar just to... Oh, never mind, will not spend the bar. But the super, yeah, still connecting all the way there. And Icecool gonna tie up the rounds. The super actually giving a decent amount of OD back to Nano. So at least there's that after that burst happened. Okay, also, do we see any new 13s or Noel? I mean, we saw new 13 or new, like, yeah, there was new in top 8 earlier, and we have seen Noel out here before. There does 6B air hit again. Tried to hard call out that burst with RC. That air backdash waits till the very last second to OD. We'll see. Big counter hit 3C with the float. And Nano got these excellent, the optimal routes down. Just waits, pops the ribcage again. But we are going in danger state, and right as he goes in there, we got that overhead. And we'll see. I'm curious if he wants to spend, yeah, spend the bar to go back into the corner, and also again, just lots of time for this danger state to go back to going back to normal. Low overhead. See, I don't know what to call it. It's a low that she's doing from in the air. Actually, yeah, rise up with the JA Susan button, hit all around him. And that's gonna allow Icecool to take game 1. That's the thing, Susan J is kinda alright. That was just game 1. And there's a best of 5 set. Got no robbery. So, ooh, okay, looks like we are going back to the player room. It's taking a minute. I mean, they're still moving around. Just taking a moment to breathe, especially in these best of 5 sets, where you do have more time to think. Where's the betting? I sent off the betting, and nobody gambled. Wait, no, did they? Oh, never mind. Never mind. There were people that gambled. I did not see it. My bad. Well, gambling... Usually I send off gambling during character select at the first game. Don't worry, there will be gambling for the other top 4 sets. Well, let's see. Nano using some extra time to think between the games, and we'll see if it pays off again. Like, best of 5 sets, so if you are going to make those adaptations, you do have extra time to do so. Excellent. The negative edge lightning. Able to get in. Does not... Called out the 6B, but didn't really want to mess with it after. Oh no, the drop, rare drop from Nano. Backdashing right out. There's the lightning once again into the rising JB. Not able to escape the JC. Wow, tried to call out with the 6B against the OD. There it is, the 3C going right in, showing no fear even while Icecool's in OD. Dinosaur barely whiffs, and that 2C gonna get the danger state hit. Oh no, another 6C going through for Icecool. This is such a big reward. Also got that active flow going. DPRC right into 6C. Nano once again. Big gambles on these bursts. And Icecool also has burst. Oh no! Well, the gamble is absolutely gonna pay off. This is gonna do way more than enough. Yeah, double command grab super. Don't even need to be optimal with the combo. No, this is absolutely not a meme super. Command grab super is very, very good. Can't even burst during the combo. It's a super. You can't burst. So yeah, the entirety of that, definitely risky to gamble on the burst there, but hey, I mean, Nano knows when it's gonna work out. And yeah, even on the slide, normally you should be able to punish it, but that close and with the bits, what a 2C after the JB. She's hitting, it's still, like, the game still just counts it as a super, so, like the entirety of that while it's frozen. Slide under whiffing. Gets the hit. Oh, yeah. Classic JB counter hit. Using Skull Dive RC. Has a little bit of active flow going. What a JB again. But excellent 6A. Gonna allow Icecool to approach. Tries to jump out the trades, but you can't be making those trades when you have such a big life deficit. And wow, what a hit of the start, like, early hits of Wheel hitting from behind. Getting in with the ribcage. There's the 2B after. We're going to be going in the corner. Still has a lot of barrier to spare. It's looking real good for Nano. There it is, just putting up the stagger, has the bits. Icecool just to block all this out. 4D once again, and oh, another guard bonus? Twice in one bracket. But there it is, Nano caught, Icecool not barriering. Let's see, tried to TRM there, but there it is, 6A. Pops the OD early to make sure Icecool will not be able to use that burst he just got back. And with the OD super, oh no. Yeah, Susan barely tanking up, but the run-up command grab. Gonna close out game 2 with a perfect. I feel like level 2, Wheel level 2 deals psychic damage when you're in danger state. Look, there are moves that do mental damage. This character is heinous. Yep! He's definitely very, very good. Definitely considered top 5 for a reason. Most people consider, we can go farther, most people consider a top 1. It's crazy. Gonna pop OD right back. The 5A is gonna work out. Debatably top 1. I agree with her being top 1. There it is. 2D right into the EA. Get the active flow going as well. Yeah, Susan already does enough damage. You do not want to get hit by him right now. There it is. Just zoning out with the bits. Stall out the active flow. Icecool will get quite a bit of that, that OD back. And there's the counter assault, wants to push into the corner. RC just waited outside, wanted to see what Icecool was gonna do, but there it is, float 3C again. Nano doing such a good job, like weaving in and out of like Icecool's space, and then using these like float 3Cs working so well to punish a lot of these. There it is, ODEA, right as the ribcage runs out. Izanami's super is only command throw. We can make it combo or make it be purple throw. Wait, actually? What the hell? There it is. Blocks the 6 CRC low, but just doesn't block the 6B. That's gonna give it Nano the round. These have been so close. But of course, Icecool just running it down, gets the JA, now has the corner. And the 6B fatal. This is going to do so much. Excellent reward. Has sword on deck now. Very long range option to deal with bits mode and DP, which you already know Icecool loves that. There's the crush trigger into the throw follow up. I don't think this is going to be enough without meter. You're certainly getting a lot of damage. What? 5A anti-air. Not something you see from Izanami too much considering how good 6A already is. There it is, the ribcage into the low. Icecool once again, just so ready for it. Yeah, blocking the 6B and just throws out the spark hands. Just does enough where it's gonna chip out there. She has 2 hits at 8% left. I mean, to be fair, one of those was a fatal air hit. So it's absolutely gonna do enough, but... yeah, Susan does good damage and Izanami has like... I think it's like slightly below average HP. There it is, all the pressure coming out, but just, yeah, ODEA. Nothing Nano could have done there, but oh my god, sliding right in after. Why did the sound alert not work? I apologize, I do not know why the sound alert did not work. I'll refund your points after. There it is, air dash blocks the high. Caught by the command grab just before 4D can connect. And with the RC, Nano's getting an insane reward here. Let's see, backdashing away, not dealing with EA again, but now we got Ribcage up. And rising buns, but not gonna trade after, or get hit by 2C after. There it is, bits right into 5B. Uses the crush trigger for the extension. But what a mash from Icecool, seeing the combo drop. The 5B, danger state for the first bit of the combo. Yeah, Icecool can't kill here, but next hit's gonna do it. What a jump to beat the DP! There's just running it down with bits and Ribcage now. Counter assault is gonna whiff. You gotta be very careful. Yeah, I wanted to bait DP there. Slide just gonna get blocked. And it's just so scary. There it is. 5B anti-air. Icecool taken game number 3. That's a scary thing. Like, you know DP is on deck and Icecool is using it so well. Well, let's see it. Oh yeah, these have all been extremely close rounds. First time Icecool with DP. This Izanami player is really strong. The player gap is real. There's a 6B immediate burst from Icecool. Doesn't want to give Nano anything here. There's the slide. Icecool has been very consistent with blocking those. And just waiting out. Nano just like floating there with Ribcage. What are you gonna do? I got Ribcage. There it is. Yeah, the float into the 2B after. Fireball Ender. No Ribcage here because we're in danger state. And once again, the low overhead. Getting a lot of damage off of this. Not even with bar. Yeah, not gonna kill. Just waits it out a little bit. Air throw now. And just confirm right into the super. No chance of this dropping. Yeah, the slide is always low. Nano's probably like a decent Izanami player. Probably, maybe, perhaps. There it is, the electricity forcing Icecool to back up, but there it is. JA, your best friend is Susan. Fortune reset blocks the fuzzy, but caught by the JD after. There it is, big damage. Sword also tacking on some nice damage. And another 6C working out. Icecool going on to set point. 1 round away from going into grand finals. Fortunately, no confirm off of the JB. And Nano once again trying to just play this patiently. There's the 6B. I got a borderline reactable overhead too. An unfortunate drop. Both of them trying to mash after. Skull dive still safe. There it is, yeah. Pops a Ribcage literally right as OD activates. Fortunately, not a lot Icecool can do there. If Icecool just did God Press, that would have been very funny. There it is. How's the side swap route? Danger state. Oh my god, another 6A into OD. Are we just gonna see? Okay, no super or anything. Just OD routes. Oh no, I think tried to pop a Ribcage it looked like, but Icecool getting in just in time. Nano going to have full, okay, almost a full stick of butter. Oh, to reset into the 6D with the OD. This is a lot of damage. Icecool just needs one more hit to close out the set. And there's 6B? Calls out the 3C. Now we're in danger state. Nano has to be very careful. And there, okay, burst right after the 6C. Just waiting out. Throws out the bits. Not enough to kill. There's JC. And the super in the scramble. Nano hanging on by a thread to take us to game 5. Extremely close rounds between these two. And also, Mech, thank you so much for claiming that Matcherino code. But these players are playing extremely hard. They deserve the Matcherino money for sure. Yeah, it definitely does not get much closer than that. Oh, now, once again, neither of them changing their strats. I mean, well, I guess it's like Nano hanging back, and I don't know if Icecool can really do too much about that. I'm kicking the router, BRB, no! Let's see, almost no barrier to work with, which is actually a little bit unfortunate, because, I mean, can't really use that barrier for Ribcage, and isn't going to get it back fast like you would in Danger State. They're too dishonorable. No, drops the Skull Dive. 5A mash not leading to much. And 3C sliding into those DMs once again. Oh my god. Side swapping after the 5C? Normally I usually see with 6A. Wow, tried to slide at the end. And there it is. Blocks the 6C, but not the 5D, or the 6D after. 6D is particularly hard to block after you've blocked 6C, because I believe it's 17 frames, because you're already stand blocking. There it is. Doesn't punish the super. I don't actually know if Susan can do it from that distance. That super's like -9 or something. There it is. It's going right in. That was also because Nano was like waiting, using the electricity too. So I assume the second hit there was burst safe. Another 3C. Immediate burst from Icecool. No OD for the rest of this round. As Nano is on set point. Just going in the 5As. Managed to block the crush trigger. Bits to get in. 6C actually, yeah, gets both hits. And the 2C anti-air. Nano trying to jump in. There it is. 6B air hit. No, Nano also gambling on the burst. Like, gambling on the burst once again. We've seen Nano, like, make really good rounds, but this is definitely a big risk. And there it is, the crush trigger. Just in time as the bear runs out. And also reset there. Caught Icecool mashing something. Getting so much damage here. And gonna block. Oh, no! Tried to... Was that Ribcage? Was that Ribcage? Oh, no. Very unfortunate. But Nano is off to another very strong start. There it is. Ribcage is up. Overhead hits again. Immediately dispelling the Ribcage. Knows he doesn't need it anymore. There it is, Ribcage again. Tries to 6B, but Icecool jumping out just in time. Now Danger State for Nano. No, didn't actually EA. Was expecting Nano to back off, but now not giving up the pressure. There it is. All this damage. Just needs one more hit with Bar. Tries to crush trigger, but it does get blocked. But the backdash gonna get caught. And that should be it. With a perfect. Nano will close out Game 5 and take winners finals. So yeah, we got the other big Izanami player in bracket. With Dawn coming up to face them. And Dawn off to a very nice start. 2C given insane reward on that counter hit. There it is, the cross up, question mark. Caught by the wheel and now you're blocking. Furious swipes. Caught by the low 3C right into the OD. Able to unsummon the doll just in time. Gonna get all that meter back. Can Dawn go on? No, okay, no super off that. An excellent. Oh no. Counter assault just as the super comes out. Definitely unfortunate to see. I hate to see it. The life crimes. The throw counter on the landing. Dawn taking first blood once again. There it is, doll dive to end it. Like way a backdash, backdash right out. Excellent. 2B. Then through the JC region all the way down. Dawn another very clean hit. Full doll meter on deck. Fury swipes. There's the air dash gets blocked. Blocks the crush trigger as well. And oh no, Koopa tried to hit something after the OD. Gonna get killed for their troubles. Dawn taking a very dominating first game. We'll see what Koopa's able to do. It's definitely like Koopa's been really strong this entire bracket so far, but oh man, Dawn was just in complete control there. Trying to save top 3 for being 66% Izanami. We'll see. Certainly doing a good job so far. Tries to EA. Not able to punish, but forced to back off a little bit. What? 5-6A? I don't know if it was like misinput trying to do like double 5A TRM. There we go. Doesn't block the air dash. Here we go. Another solid chunk of damage. Deal with Fury Swipes in the corner, and yet does not block the 50-50. No, okay, Dawn drops the combo. This is definitely Koopa's chance, but oh no! Another counter assault just as the super comes out.
Rebel 2. Action.
There it is, gets in with the doll once again. Koopa going to burst, potentially their last burst of the tournament. But now we got Izanami in the corner. And this is where she absolutely thrives. Waits out. Wow, the wake up Ledley. Tries to wait out, not trying to... Because doing the delayed wake up does burn a little bit more of that barrier if they're popping ribcage. There, we also see Koopa does like to wait till like the... Closer to like the end of rounds. To try and do it. And wow, actually goes for the Fear Swipes. Counter Assault barely whiffs. Dawn could have actually gotten a huge punish there, but probably thought he was blocking it instead of it just hitting the doll. Tries to backdash out, but with 100-meter full stick of butter, I don't doubt that this might just be it right here. There it is, 6A. Once again, right into one super. And right into the doll super right after. Cashing out the full meter. Dawn will take the set 2-0. These two have definitely had some very close sets in the past. What is this improvement mod color? There it is, just going up with the jabs, keeping it very simple. There's the 6B, that's plus. Just manages to unlock DP. That DP gonna get baited. Very rare footage of. But, I mean, of course, I'm sure Dawn has the quite a bit of player match experience against Icecool. So, when you're fighting someone that is very proficient with DPs, you will be a lot more familiar with when he's going to go for them. Normally don't bet on snakes, but I'm taking a chance here. See if it pays off. Icecool certainly in a nice position right now. Dawn got actually just going to roll out of the corner. The 5A doesn't work. And with the counter assault, just keeps it simple. Yeah, throws out the 6D, doesn't have to risk anything. Or doesn't have to risk the EA. There it is. Goes for the command grab after the 5C. There it is. Pops the OD. All that doll meter going to be coming back. As Dawn goes into the... Oh no, just gets hit by the I-Wind super on wake up. Was that Quick Rise? Whatever it is, Icecool taking quite a bit of damage for his troubles, but that 2C. Gonna get some nice damage right back. Defensive 2C. 2C right back from Icecool to catch the jump after. And there it is. Definitely a very scrambly first round. Icecool narrowly going to take it. They're just trying to approach the Ledley, but Ledley's 6D is certainly not easy to contest. There it is, Fury Swipes. Forced to block and caught by the empty jump low. It's only getting a nice reward here, 6A, and the Fury Swipes after. ODing right through the Crush trigger. Able to actually at least contest after, even if you're not getting a hit there. And wow, just hitting more after the 6C. Knows Dawn's just going to be willing to block. And but maybe cross up there. Gonna get another strong hit, and the Fury Swipes. This is all it does. Tries to cross up with the Ledley. But Icecool was ready. Just trying to still wait patiently, though. There's the I-Wind super. Gets out just in time, but Dawn is very ready for that with the air throw. And also, Mike the Sykes, thank you so much for claiming that match Reno code. There it is, big 4D counter hit, getting so much time to confirm there. After another, and also real life anime girl, thank you so much for claiming that Matcherino code as well. Every little contribution absolutely appreciated. Empty jump low doesn't work out that time. Try to do all the 5A whiffs. And no, just still hitting the 2A on the OD activation. No fear of no fear of DP. No fear of EA. And the reset once again. Icecool going for these quick rises quite a few times. But it looks like here with EA, OD, doesn't even need to spend OD. With a perfect Dawn will close out game number 1. Unmetsu Kaime, thank you so much for claiming that match Reno code. Much appreciated. Yeah, we got 12 codes left. Get them claimed. These players have been working very, very hard tonight. They definitely deserve that money. It's absolutely, look, costs you nothing. Add money to the prize pool. There it is, JA. Ooh, Bluebeat comes out. Getting that extra seal after. There it is, gets the 6A overhead. Like, borderline reactable, so can get blocked quite a bit, but every once in a while, it absolutely will work. And Krager, thank you so much for claiming that match. Reno tries to reset with the air throw, but Icecool a little bit too high. Pops OD on the... Could potentially DP through some of these. If he wants to, no, just trying to jump through the slower bits. And rare footage of someone actually completely blocking the I Win Super. Just swiping under Dawn's feet with that 2B. And the blue beat from Dawn. There it is, JD at the end. Has a level 2 Sandcake and level 2 Wheel. Just goes for the 6C. And tries to DP there? Not entirely sure what Icecool wanted, but it does not work out as Dawn is getting in with quite a bit of damage. Yeah, Relius has so many options to do when you're blocking I Win Super, so it's certainly very scary. Ready for the air throw that time. Fatal gonna get immediately bursted. 6A, okay, gonna knock Dawn back, and again another air throw ready for, but no, the 5B lingering just enough to kill. And let's see, going into round 2 here. 6A just getting blocked. Trying to contest even after a lead lay. There's the 5B, gets the crouching confirmed. Getting all this damage. God, okay, yeah, Grand Viper, yeah, DP, what Icecool really wants. And once again, look at Dawn's health. This is what I'm talking about. This character deals so much damage. You know, the mash from Icecool, even after the 6A. It might be a fuzzy attempt. Because I'm not too sure why Icecool might be doing 6A on block. It's just like you're trying to do Rising JA and you hit 6A a little bit too early. But as good as that round was looking for Icecool, and there it is, the roll. Dawn waiting out, just holding back in case Icecool does burst. And right as Icecool's able to, pops OD to secure game number 2. So Dawn with a 2-game lead against Icecool. I also just realized, I'm pretty sure both of these players were knocked into loser's side by Nano. So whoever wins this is going to get their shot at a run back. But only one of them is going to get that shot here. He's trying to just crouch underneath the 6D. Waits out to burst. Knows that immediate burst against 2C will just get you baited. 2C going to whip. No punish, but Dawn able to get the corner now. Is very nice. But after this Fury swipes, we'll have to unsummon the doll. That's going to allow Icecool to escape the corner. Just dashing in with a 2A. There it is. Counter hit 5B. Gonna get a lot of damage off this. Yeah, look at that. All these seals. 4 unlocked. No meaty there, just the throw. Lots of damage once again. Level 2 wheel is also on deck. No, okay, drops the combo. 6B's gonna get blocked, and there's the wheel. Dangerous defense from Dawn. Gets 1K. Definitely very... Counter Assault is very, very scaled, though. More importantly, it'll get you in a situation where you are having to block Relius. There, just tries to wheel RC for a double overhead. But Dawn once again ready for that. Now you're dealing with just having to hold out, blocking the doll. Manages to escape the command grab. Yeah, not enough life left on the doll with that 5B air counter hit. Icecool take on the round here. Still trying to hang on. Certainly a mountain to climb to make this reverse 3-0. But it's certainly not impossible, especially for someone like Icecool. There it is. Blocking. They're taking a long time here. But the doll meter, I was about to say doll meter's running out, but as that OD is activated and the EA hits, it is back to full 4D, stopping Icecool from escaping the corner. There's popping OD. Once again, Dawn showing absolutely no respect for OD. But of course, at the same time, Relius has very, very good tools to deal with ODEA. So I can't blame Icecool for being a little bit afraid of letting that rock. Manages to get the tech. Trying to find some way in. Doll is unsummoned. Slowly whittling away at her health by blocking, and there it is. Now this is Icecool's time to shine. And what a 5B mash. I don't know if that was supposed to be just like a late counter assault and got 5B and... Or no, it would have been 6B. Not bad. Just going for the 5As after keeping it simple with the stagger. Managed to catch the doll summon and baits the burst. Not gonna get the kill. But this is very good. Even if Icecool loses this round, going into the round 3 with Dawn on no burst. Okay, yeah. So Dawn still takes the round. Unfortunate drop for Icecool. But managing to get that burst bait is still very favorable because you have basically almost full OD advantage. Getting these IBs, all those little bit of extra meter. There it is. Unfortunately, doesn't get the perp, or doesn't get the TRM, just gets a purple instead. Very easy tech for Icecool. Tries to 6A. Excellent using that 5A, stopping the doll from approaching. 6C fatal hit. Immediate burst from Icecool. And has DP on deck. Excellent IED JC. Catching the wheel just as Dawn is trying to get some kind of footing in neutral. But now, trying to block. Tries to jump out, but not in time. Blocks 1-6A. Just waits it out. Icecool not ready for the throw. You can go for throws in the slower swings at the end. And what a DP, barely reaching Dawn. Blocks the 60, but the RC is still going. And with the Grand Viper, you're now in the corner. Okay, Sand Kick, gonna get the Guard Crush. And excellent, just IB right into the 5A. Able to jump over. Caught by the 2C. Gonna get hit into... No, not gonna hit into the super. Literally down to last hit here. Okay, blocked. No, forced back onto the ground. And now you're dealing with the I-Win super once again. Blocks a 6A. Yeah, trying to jump out that time. We'll get burst back. Dawn tries to bait it out. Oh my god, Icecool heavily waiting out. And there it is. The big level 2 wheel in OD. And there it is. Icecool barely hanging on. And that was just game 3. Or actually, that's, what's it called? They're all level, they're max level in OD, right? Not just unlocked. Icecool using that OD to his advantage. Very, very close. Dawn almost taken the set 3-0, which would have been very, very impressive. But Icecool, considered as strong as he is, for a reason. There he is, getting all this damage. Ooh, even the invite hell at the end, but Icecool able to roll out. Both of them just kind of looping, dancing around each other. There it is, the OD once again. Icecool just holding it down. Probably hoping Dawn is like doing something a little bit more committal. There's the crush trigger. No hit, but there's the air hit. Going right into the Grand Viper. Now we got the corner. Excellent jump over the super. Gonna get a lot of damage off of this as well. Not gonna kill, but Dawn is not gonna have like almost any life left after this. And the no tech after just caught OTG by 2A. We'll see. Icecool very strong around there. That's the thing. Getting a hit can lead to so much here. There's the classic lead layer right into 6D. Trying to not dealing with these 5A potential TRM attempts. There it is, Grand Viper going through. No, no, the emergency tech getting thrown right after, and what a call out on the burst. Is looking so much in Icecool's favor. And imagine this is rough for Dawn because, no, jumps over the super. Not enough time to hit after that. But Dawn hitting right into the wipe, who's going to help continue the combo and send it right back to him. We'll see. Dawn could it's going to be tough, but could still take this. Tried to RC hard call out the burst. But no, there it is. 2C. And Icecool has quickly taken us to game 5. And I imagine if you're Dawn, I imagine the nerves are really high if you're Dawn right now. Because, like, in this situation, like, you were up 2 games, and then you were so close to just taking the set. Let's see, early burst from Dawn now. Wait, pops OD. Oh, he not able to reach far enough. Even again, that has a lot of recovery, but still not able to reach far enough. There it is, has the knockdown. Just jumping up in case Icecool. I mean, Icecool didn't even have any reversals on deck. Here it is, another hit for Dawn, taking us to the corner. Now blocking Furious Ups. Yeah, going for the quick rise a lot. But air hit 6B is certainly going to be a lot. Actually, no, it doesn't get Grand Viper, but catches the roll with the 2A. There's a lot of damage. Axel out of the corner, right back in with the sword. And oh no, I think that's... No, that's not death even after the spark hands. Counter assault away. No dangerous defense because the doll's not out. Gotta be very careful. I'm pretty sure... I don't think a 6A would kill. Throw barely whiffing. The EA even not able to catch the 5C. But the 5C, the tail hitting all the way across mid-screen. Icecool now on... Icecool like a hair's length away from losing the set. Now on set point. Gonna just unlock... You hit the 4D, just unlock that DP. And just to block the high. No, Icecool with the hard tech. Dawn doesn't actually go for the throw. I was trying to hard bait the burst too. Just goes for the low there. Can't block them all. And has meter to work with. Yeah, can immediately spend it on iWin Super. Opened up very early on by the air dash high. Not gonna kill here, but Dawn just needs one more mix-up. But unfortunately, the doll meter out just in time. Tries to TRM, but Icecool not biting. Double overhead, doesn't get a combo. And there it is. iWin Super. That is gonna take the round. There it is. The uppercuts barely doing it on their own. And we are gonna go to game 5. Last round. Full OD on both sides. All comes down to this. Dawn starting us off. We got the sandwich situation. Opens up Icecool, and we're going to the corner now. Backing away, big 5B counter hit. That's the burst from Icecool. Gotta be very careful. There's the JC. Doesn't catch the roll. Tried to... Wow. Hard calling. Both of them on a hard call out each other's bursts. Just slowly backing Icecool in the corner. Barely caught by the uppercut. And this is going to be very good for Dawn. Blocks the high. Like one, like two, maybe one mix? I don't know if it's enough. Wait, with the OD and Super, this could be it. No, actually going to send in. We got the OD version of this Super. How long can Icecool block for? Doesn't block the 6A. Dawn shutting down the comeback. And will take the set 3-2. Yeah, we got Dawn coming up to fight Nano once again. These two fought in winners semis, which was Nano's favor. But was still a pretty close. 2-0 it was close though. So we'll certainly see what Dawn's able to do. But coming from loser's side, Dawn does have to win 2 full sets, while Nano only has to win 1. So odds are in Nano's favor, but Dawn absolutely capable of still taking this. Fairy swipes, caught by the air dash high. But manages to tech out of the corner. Hit a little bit, but no full combo. And oh, okay, just sends out the I-Win super. Izanami definitely has the tools to stall this out. And the little slide at the end there, just to get the little bit of doll damage. An excellent 2C. Or the 6B still getting blocked. They're just counter hit 5B. Man, just a delay tech getting right through the doll and the invite hell. Oh, and there's the skull dive, the classic. You cannot anti-air that move. There it is. Dawn still trying to hit buttons after the lead lay, but Nano is able to recover in time. And oh, there it is. Command grab super. I think Nano will have to do the actual combo this time around. Uh-oh. I don't think that was the combo. Unfortunate drop there. And oh no, I don't think there was anything Nano could have done there. Right as the super came out. That was very unfortunate. Nano gambling on the burst, which we've seen him do so much before. And once again, it pays off. Just the confidence here. We saw it against Icecool like a lot, and hey, I mean, Nano knows it can work out. It is, blocks out the doll pressure, and now the doll is gone, and Dawn has to deal with blocking Izanami. Mash caught by the float 2A, putting Dawn in the corner. Got the fireball, ribcage set up now. And counter assault will not be an option. Nor will reversal super. There it is, dispels ribcage. Caught by the 5B and baits the burst with the 5C starter. I didn't even think we'll even need meter here. Well, we'll spend, okay, so gonna spend it just in case. And there is Nano closing out game number 1. With the 1-0, Nano will be your winner for SnowField BlazBlue Central Fiction number 36.